Huh. Strangely relevant. Oh, hi there. A bunch of new faces around here. That's good. Now, I know how crazy kickoff can be. Trust me, this is a very daunting program. But today, my job is to help you on this intriguing, adventure. Allow me to offer assistance from those who have gone before. And now, how to build a better booth.
Welcome to the Guide to Build a Better Booth, brought to you by Christian Life Academy and Best Robotics. Everything in this presentation is based off of the 2020 rules and rubrics. Make sure to check this year's rules and rubrics for the latest requirements in case anything changed. Now, the booth is your company selling your product, the robot, all while incorporating the game theme. Remember to be creative and that there is no right or wrong way. We're just here offering suggestions. Now, the first part we're going to talk about is the exhibit itself. What we're going to do is we're just going to go through the rubric step by step and explain it as we go. The first part is social responsibility. This is how your company did community outreach and its impact. They prefer lots of pictures, as you'll see in these next couple slides. The exhibit should also be very colorful and engaging, drawing in more people and also drawing the judge's attention to what you're talking about. The second part is all about your product and your brand. Your exhibit should tell a story about how your robot came to be and why your company was created to do so. Here's a picture of how we display our robot progression. Now onto one of the more complicated areas of the booth, the design itself. Before you begin to design your booth, you have to ask yourself some very important questions as to whether you want walls or no walls, and how you will get your lighting and power. How are you moving it, so whether it needs to be heavy and sturdy or lightweight and portable, and then how much does it cost? Remember that the booth is only allowed to be 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot. This is very important because we have personally seen them measure to make sure we fit in our parameters. The exhibit design not only includes how you build your booth, but also what you use in your booth to convey your message. Whether it's pieces of paper on the walls, whether you have a model of your robot, or other technology such as laptops, TVs, or iPads. Here's a picture of our booth last year. As you can see, we use pictures on the walls, but also have a laptop displaying our virtual robot towards the bottom. The design process is much easier whenever you first plan it down on a piece of paper. It is always a good idea to make sure all your ideas are on paper before going out and spending your money on something that may not work. Here are different options for putting the booth together. We have used a PVC frame with foam walls that is lightweight and easy to transport. Recently, we have switched over to a wooden booth, which is harder to transport but more durable, which allows us to reuse it year after year. So those are examples of what we have done in the past, but here are more examples of what other teams have done at previous Fargo regional competitions.
The second part of the rubric is the interview. The first section of the interview is the elevator speech. The speech is a short, 30-second talk about your company and its benefits. This should include your brand promise and mission statement. The brand promise is a sentence which encapsulates your brand, while the mission statement explains your company's goal. The elevator speech also helps students to consolidate their information. The second part focuses on personal testimonies and how you communicate your company. You are to communicate what separates you from other groups, highlighting the advantages your robot provides compared to the competition. We also use testimonials from parents, alumni, and leaders in the community to show who we are as a company and how BEST has affected them. Outreach events should also be highlighted. The final section of the interview is based on your knowledge of the game theme. The judges expect each presenter to understand the game theme as well as the overarching industry the theme is built around. This is key to describing the functions of your product. Students must be able to show that they themselves designed parts of the exhibit and the product. Having both an engineer and marketer to present is useful when explaining the exhibit. Remember to have fun and enjoy the process. The judges also enjoy students who are personable, descriptive, and knowledgeable.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot. I'm sure you guys can do it. Yeah, hey, you can definitely do this. I'm gonna have to watch that again and read over the rules several dozen times. Remember, you guys can always reach out to us at Christian Life Academy if you have any questions. All right, well, good luck and see you on game day. Cameras off? How many weeks do we have until this thing's over?
6 weeks.
Huh. That's funny. I thought you said 6 weeks.
It's because I did.
I got stuff to do. I gotta book it.